Hi everyone, I'm filming in a bathroom because it's nighttime outside, so there's no natural light. What I'm going to talk to you about today is Stickade 2010, which happened from 12 PM Saturday until 12 PM on Sunday, which was 24 hours of helping the world by doing a 24-hour live broadcast, which was hosted by Miles Dyer, aka Blade376, and Charlie McDonnell, aka Charlie is so cool like. And they managed to raise £20,000 for UNICEF, which is incredible. The target was 10,000, so they basically doubled their target, which is amazing. And so at 12 o'clock on Saturday, they started the web chat, and at 12 PM on Sunday they finished it. And during that time, Charlie and Miles only had 5-minute breaks every hour, so they were continually talking and doing things for 24 hours. And it was kind of a variety show, like there were lots of different stuff that happened. Charlie and Miles did challenges, it's my dog barking. They tried to break world records. For example, Miles tried to break the highest number of eggs on his head. Charlie did a live challenge Charlie on air, interviews with singers and the band Sons of Admirals, and interviews with Cheeky from Cheeky TV, and the Sons of Admirals performed their song Here Comes My Baby. Alex Day performed, Miles performed with Alex Day, kind of emo-y rock song thing. Tom did loads of piano playing and music, which is really funny. Ed, as in Ed Plant, did some songs as well. There's quite a bit of stuff that I missed as well because us beauty girls didn't get there until 10 o'clock, so we missed 10 hours, and Gemma and I both crashed at about 7 in the morning until 9, so we missed a couple of things, so we were there for 15 hours in total. And I have to say, massive, huge credit and congratulations to Miles and Charlie, because they had to be entertaining, be awake, be lively, be watchable for 24 hours. That's an entire day of talking. And I mean, Gemma and I got there 10 hours late, and Ling, but Ling actually stayed awake the whole time, but Gemma and I got there 10 hours late. We were on set for half an hour, and both of us crashed at 7 o'clock in the morning. We just had to sleep. We were so tired, we were practically delusional. Yet Miles and Charlie had to sit on a sofa being filmed and broadcast to 1.4 million people and keep them watching, keep them donating, keep them engaged, and it's just incredible. Like, the fact that they managed to do it and the fact that it was so entertaining and well received by everyone is just a complete credit to both Miles and Charlie. And Miles actually organised the whole thing. This is his 5th year of doing Stickade, so as well as hosting it, he was organising the whole thing. They had technical problems, he had to try and sort them out, try and keep the whole thing running smoothly, whilst trying to be the host as well. Like, I think it's mad to think that this whole thing was organised by a bunch of young adults, really, 18 to 25-year-olds organised this entire thing. And it was a big production and took a lot of organising, a lot of work, a lot of people getting involved. Production crew, bless them, they had to stay up for 24 hours just sitting there filming or listening or fiddling with the computers and stuff. And they didn't get to really have much credit. They weren't in front of the camera, you didn't really know who they were. But it wasn't like they had 12 hours on and then they had a break. They had no sleep. But Ling and Gemma were talking to a guy that was actually falling asleep with his headphones on because he was so tired. But they were there to do a job, they were there for charity. Everyone put 100% effort in, and it was just incredible the way that everyone came together and worked really hard and went above and beyond to raise £20,000 for UNICEF, which is just fantastic. And I think it really shows the power of the internet, and it can only grow. And I think that the mainstream media needs to become more aware, because Stickade raised £20,000 in 24 hours, in one day, just through the power of the internet, through people that know about Miles and Charlie from YouTube and Twitter. That was the only advertising that there was. It was all done via the World Wide Web, and it was unbelievably successful. Jonathan Ross tuned in, 1.4 million viewers, £20,000. What more could you want? It's just incredible, and I really want to say thanks to Miles for letting us be a part of it. And hopefully Gemma will upload some of the actual clips from what we did. Ling, myself and Gemma, we waxed the boys' legs, painted their nails, gave them makeovers, and we bleached and straightened Miles' hair as well. And it was all for charity, it was all in good fun. The boys were really good sports about it, especially Miles. Miles loved it a little bit too much. And yeah, it's just, it was the first time that I met Gemma. I already met Ling before, but it felt like me, Gemma and Ling had known each other for a really long time because you're thrown into such a surreal situation, surrounded by people that you really don't know, and you're in a room for 15 hours with these people, and we really stuck together, and it was like having two really close friends there, and I couldn't have asked for two nicer people to spend that time with, and I also couldn't have asked to meet a bunch of nicer people. Obviously, I've met quite a lot of YouTube beauty girls now, and they're all lovely. This was the first time that I've ever been to a sort of more, this was the first time I've met sort of a wider variety of YouTubers, some vloggers really, and everyone was so nice. And we met Alex Day and Naramon and Charlie and Miles and Mandy and Tom and Ed and Reese, and I've forgotten everyone else's names at the moment, but everyone we met was just like lovely and chatty and made us feel really welcome, and I'd absolutely love to meet up with everyone again. I hope I'll be involved in Stickade next year. I really think it's a great cause, and it's something that I'm really proud to have been a part of and would love to continue to be a part of it. And if any of you donated, then I'd like to say a massive thank you, because when I saw my target was £10,000, I actually thought that's really high to raise in 24 hours with just using the internet, and they raised 20,000, which means so many of you must have donated, and £20,000 for UNICEF is incredible. The difference it can make is seriously unbelievable, and I know Mars herself is really touched, so just thanks everyone, and thanks for having me.